I'm over here looking at the comments over here. Didn't even realize I was live. What's cracking? What's up, Zane? Let me click on Zane real quick. On Dubs. I sent the link to Gunner. Um I'm not sure if he's no Adrian. Zane. Zane was first, and then Fat Boy, and then No Filter, Mike, Stolen, and then you. What's up, Ray? Weapon. I didn't even buy any beer, big dog. Excuse me, I didn't even buy any beer, big dog. Mora Inc. What's cracking? So just an update for those of you that maybe didn't catch it last night. The next well, I don't know if it's gonna be the next one. We are gonna be doing that horrible soda try. I ordered the sodas and it said they're not gonna get here until I think it said the 30th. So I don't know what we're gonna do next. But yes, you guys, thank you guys. You guys sent the money. We ordered it, and I'm not looking forward to it. I'll tell you that right now. What up? What up? What's up, Bryce? Hey, last night I don't even know if I was getting kills in the game. I was faded. Shit. Oh, you have it. Okay, wait. The next time we go live, we'll have you on if you want. You could do it live on the channel. What's up, Lali? This isn't gonna be a long one. I'm gonna be getting on the game. Playmaker already asked when I'm gonna get on. I told him I'll be on by 9. Cool. Cool. Let me talk to Gun. Figure out when we could do it. Trying to see if he hasn't even opened up the text. What's up, Robert? Big Haas. That's right. Tyler says YouTube just gave me an advertisement for premium horse food, like I can afford a horse. Why are they putting horse food commercials on my channel? Hey, Brad Pitt. I don't know how to say it. Brad Pittivity. Thank you. Pulga de Woodlawn. What it do? What's up, XRP? XRP, man. Can we just get it to climb? Like, get it like a good month of upward movement one time for our minds? Horse food for Takis. Takis can grind it up for the horses. He can grind up rocks, boulders, cars, whatever. Mark, Scotland. I see you out there in Scotland. What's cracking? Hey, Dub, Scotland tapping in and sending my respect to you. Keep doing what you do. F the haters. That's right. UFC is on tonight? The hell? At midnight, fighting in Japan. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. Your voice belongs in a GTA video game. Tell them to shoot the money. We could do it. Nah. XRP says, bro, I told you guys to sell a few weeks ago, 70% off the table, and you would have bought in. I swear I provided the call. Damn it. How did I feel when I woke up this morning? I wasn't that bad. I had a little headache. I was tired, though. I was really tired. Smog says, Dubs, my last break at work and catching some of the live. Thank you, homie. I appreciate that. Hey, what about last night? Lolly made himself the motherfucking judge of the beer tasting. Was that crazy or what? The beer that I liked the most last night was Victoria. Um, that Sol Chelada, that one was actually pretty good. Shoot, my bad, Judge. I think that's your new nickname, homie, the Judge. We're gonna make that a thing. You guys drank some good drinks last night. And then my dumbass bought a 6-pack on top of it. I have a PhD in liquor, chubby dubby. How you have a PhD in liquor and you're talking about that's the best-selling beer out of all the cheladas, this and that, and then you tried it and you were like, fuck, that thing was not good, Holmes. Wow, XRP, that's right. Doc Lally, dear Lord. I tried one of the Modelo Negras. It was the Chile fucking something. It was horrible. It was not as bad as the mango, but it was bad. All right, homie. You have a good one, Smog Dog. All right, Lali. There you go. Tyler said they just gave him a commercial for whiskey. He says that's a little closer. Yosef, what up, though? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Gunner's busy right now. He's not even opening up the text. Big Cuzzle, what's cracking? He says, "Saludos, Dubs. I'm up north. Dig your content. Thank you. I appreciate that. Dubs, you drank all 5. I drank all 5 tall cans and a 6-pack. I haven't even seen the Victoria Micheladas. Right here, just kicking it, Big L. Hey, likewise, Irene. King Cobra. Can you guys fucking believe that? King Cobra died, almost 34 years old. Man, when I watched the video that his dad made, that was like real hard, man. That's fuck. Imagine you're the one that finds your son dead in his sleep. Wow. Shout out to Dallas, Texas. What's up, Boney Montana? Hey, what about how hard Gunner was drinking last night? Hey, it doesn't matter if it's juice, if it's water, it doesn't matter what it is. That bottle drinks so fucking hard. Dub's new video. All right, what's that? That's cool. He said that was a killer nap. Fuck. Is he okay? Yeah, he's fine. He's out. He's tearing shit up right now. Did Pelican Bay get hot in the summer? No. It's right next to the Oregon border. So and it's in the middle of a forest. So it rained. I believe it was like 8 months out of the year. It rained. It's mostly overcast. It's the weather's horrible. I talked about before, and not in that video. You get ear infections a lot over there because when you're in the shoe, anywhere in the joint up there, you don't have a speaker. Well, in the shoe, you can't have a speaker. Period. Right. So they clip the speaker and then you have to wear headphones to listen to your TV. And with the all the moisture in the air and the headphones constantly in your ears, you get ear infections. I had an ear infection for a year one time up there. They would give me a prescription for antibiotics, and it would be a 14-day cycle, right? And at like 7 or 8 days, they would be like, "Oh, you don't have any more antibiotics." So it took a whole damn year to get over that infection. Yes, and it's next to the beach. Tyler says Crescent City is raining cold all the time. You ain't lying. No, I'm not sipping tonight, Lali. What's up, Kyrie? Damn, he nearly died today trying to make weight. Then he can't have too much stamina, right? Yeah, you were definitely feeling it, Brian. Hey Dubs, what time is it? Oh, let me click on that. Man, the homie is supporting. Hey Dubs, what time is it in Cali? It's 4:30 a.m. over here in Scotland, and I finally get to see a actually live. I've had whiskey ads as well. Right now it's 8:35 p.m. Swift is testing XRP and H bar for cross-border payments. You know, I got rid of all my H bar. I got rid of everything except and I moved it all into XRP. No, that's what I was talking about a second ago, Lali. That shit's crazy, Holmes. Kyrie says, shout out to Scotland. He said, damn, homie, you get aggressive with the gamer fools when you're buzzing hard. I just talk shit. They know. They don't even fucking listen to me. They just laugh when I start raging. That's why they let me die all the time. Yeah, Royal Life. That's crazy, Holmes. They were saying he was having issues with his liver and his appendix. So Carlos says, never put all your eggs in one basket. Oh yeah, last night that Vato was trolling me without a name. His name was User. And then he was talking about how hardcore he was and all the time he did. And then he said he paroled at a Solano. I've never, ever heard of an incident in Solano. Not once. I was like, damn, that Vato's fucking, he really did that, Holmes. Soft ass yard talking shit. Dubs versus Rise. Who can go the furthest from their squad? Rise. Rise is the fucking world champion at that shit. And then you always hear them. They're on me, guys. They're on me. Like, fool, you're across the map. What am I supposed to do? Teleport? Fucker. Kamai says, with all of the crazy stuff, King Cobra was eating and drinking. It's not surprising he had health issues. Yeah. If you saw the thing that his dad said, though, he said when from the age of 3, he was bullied. People talk shit. You know, that's fucked up. You laughed so hard when he said, oh, yeah, I couldn't believe he was playing that tough. And out of all the prisons to save parole from, he said Solano. That shit killed me right there. Well, it was the other way around, AP. I left the bay. We went to Tehachapi. I went to the hole over there. I was in the hole over there for like 8-9 months. Then Corcoran, and I was there for 4 months on a layover, and then back to cold ass Pelican Bay. Tehachapi is a trip too. That place had all 4 seasons, eh? Hey, thank you, Cameron. Hey, what's up, Somis? Somis, that's a day wonder. I haven't seen him in a long time. I briefly remember he was in here. I think it was yesterday. Whew. Killer Cali says, oh, where'd he go? He says, at Jenny 420, Dubs laugh is like no other. Where do I stream when I game? I stream on YouTube and Twitch. On YouTube, it's the Dub S World, Dubess World. Oh, shit. I appreciate that. Let me highlight that. Lali says, chat, let's show Dubs some love on the live with some supers. Some super dupers. Dubs, you had a layover in Tracy too, right? Yeah. I laid over in Tracy 2 or 3 times. I've laid over in San Quentin about 2 or 3 times. I've laid over in Donovan once. I laid over in Chino, I think 2 times. Damn, Lali went there. Uh-oh. There's my gaming channel right there. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate you, big dog. There's the gaming channel. Oh no, that's Twitch. That's the Twitch. Joseph says, one of my homies lives in Hawaii now. I got a homie that lives up there. Supercar Specifics says, what up, Dubs? I'm currently on a bus from Toronto to Connecticut. We are passing Niagara Falls, about to hit the border. So watching the live on this 19-hour bus ride. Thank you for keeping me occupied. No problem. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you. Hey, by the way, once again, everybody go into your notifications, check them, and make sure they're on all. They're not on none, and they're not on personalized. Did I ever meet anybody inside named Quilts? No, I didn't. There you go. Jenny just said it. Like the live and make sure your notifications are on all too. YouTube been playing games lately. You ain't lying. He says he's on his way to Connecticut to cover a big supercar event. Those of you guys that are into the supercars, go in and click on his link or click on here. I'll click on that and check out the show with him. Have I ever heard about Corey Hader? No, I don't know who that is. There we go. What do you think about Tank and Paul? Do you respect it? No, I don't. Jake Paul would go away if people would stop accepting the fights. You know what I mean? Like you got people that were real UFC dudes and real boxers. They're accepting fights with him when they're past their prime. Now, this is going to be the first guy he's fighting that's not past his prime, but he's about 80 pounds lighter, 5 inches shorter. Like, you know, like I always say, there's a saying in poker: when you sit down at the table and you can't figure out who the sucker is, it's you. Tank Davis is a sucker for taking that fight. He sold out. I mean, he's going to make probably 20, 30 million out of it, but nah. What's up, Gator Mac? I don't know. When I get that 100,000 plaque, I don't know what we're going to do, but we're definitely going to do something. Steven's girl says, I'm originally from London. That's right. That's what a lot of people are saying, that Tank's ducking Roach. Lisa Jane, hey Dubs, love to you and all in the chat from Liverpool, England. Also, Dubs, need you to do more cooking for us. Love the cooking ones. That's right, Brian. Hell yeah, we're gonna do something. Look at hip hop across the pond, mate. You better knock it off, fool. We got 147. We just had 152. I'm sure some people just got hit with some commercials. Uh Art Iniguez says, Dubs, I stepped off the bus. Hold on. I stepped off. Damn, why does it keep? I stepped off the bus in '03 at Tehachapi, and it was sunny. Walking to the block, it was raining, and by the time I looked out the window after washing up, the south was snowing. That place was like that. I remember in Ad Seg, we'd go out to Ad Seg and in the concrete yard, and we would fucking be able to make a snowman, Holmes. And then we throw the small ball, the handballs, throw out the small balls at it. That was that was our pastime. How fun prison is, right? Make a fucking you're out there in the karate shoes. I don't like to call them out of respect. I don't like to call them but the black karate shoes with the plastic soles. We had those on our feet. The snow and the rain, everything gets right through those. Are wearing our boxers and a t-shirt, freezing our damn asses off. Carlos says, I lived in Toronto for a minute and it's the best city I've ever been in. Wow. Do I think I would ever react to true crime videos? Yes. I may start doing that on the Dub S channel. Dubs, you going live for Canelo and Crawford? No. I mean, we might put it up here, but I want to watch it. I don't want to be, looking up and talking and who knows? I'll talk to Gunner, but I don't think we are. Definitely can't show it. Calexico says done. Okay. Okay. What do I think of the parents of the baby boy gone? Um, it's good that they're arrested. They're not going to get the sentence they deserve, though. They're going to just get a life sentence, probably. And I'm pretty sure that the woman is going to roll over, or the female is going to roll over on the male. Um, if you know what he did, to his daughter, and then you go back and you look at the pictures of the little boy, the little Emmanuel, you can tell there's a similar look in the eyes. I think that little boy, his 7 months on earth were hell. Um, he looks like he was not developing right, and I think it's because he probably already had some brain damage due to some prior shit that fucking asshole did. Well, it's they're arrested here in California, so they're not going to be safe no matter where they go. The woman may not get it as bad, but the male, he can't. There's nowhere he can hide. Nowhere. What if Eminem took Lefty as a student? You can't teach that man. He how I can't even talk thinking about that. Lefty is not going to take any advice when it comes to rap. Um, he's a world famous gangbanger, and he shoots his gun like that. But it's like all crazy the way he does it. Like I can't even do it. Exactly. AOK says I can't understand the mind behind people that harm kids like that. Listen, if you have a baby and you can't handle the baby, then give it up for adoption. Take it to someone you trust. The fire department, something, man. You don't hurt the child. Like, let me see if Gunner ever opened this. He still hasn't opened it. I might get arthritis. I might get stuck. You know how when you're a kid and you make stupid faces and they'll tell you, "Hey, don't do that. Your face is gonna get stuck like that." Imagine fucking trying to like impersonate Lefty and then you get stuck like that. Damn. Bell says Mr. Finney and his queen Bubbly always and forever in our hearts. That's right. Tyler says I seen that guy Lefty on a short. I think he's mixing mercury with his Xanax. Rice says Lefty has joints in his fingers like deer antlers. Fuck yeah. Why does he, when he talks, why does he always like, he opens his mouth and he like rolls his, hey, Holmes, I've always, tried to support that guy, but come on. If Canelo loses, Dubs has to drink a 6-pack of IPA. Fuck no. Hell nah. I can't stand the fucking flavor of those things, and a 6-pack would get me tore up. Any comments on Swifty and Drummer Boy Dubs? Those are probably two of the better rappers, I would have to say. If you were, I think you're trying to say, if I had a CIA cart full of tools, what tool would you pick first and why? What the fuck? I don't CIA tools. I don't know what tools they got. IPs are good and strong too, but they fuck the stomach up. I can't stand them, Holmes. I've tried an IPA 2 times and I threw up both times. The flavor is just horrible. Lefty had it good. Everyone was rooting for him. Then he fucks it up. I was supporting him too, but then he acts like that. Yeah, The CIA has screwdrivers, hammers, wrenches. The fuck they have that for? They're fucking spies. I would think they had like the best computers and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, why are they running around with fucking hammers and screwdrivers, eh? That's crazy. Yeah. Hey, gracias, big dog. Dubs. Play some music. You can't make those faces and leave this up. Nah, I'm going to leave this up. I'm only doing 30 minutes and then I'm going to get on the game. Playmaker's already waiting. He hasn't been on the game with us for a week. Hip Hop said, I do the same faces that Lefty does when I clean my ears. Hey, what about when you're cleaning your ear? Hey, what's up? Hey, when they said you might be from the West. Hey, what about when you're cleaning your ears and you hit that spot and you're just like, oh, you don't even want to, like, you just want to just stay right there. No wins today. Why me? Is it me or is it Playmaker? Yeah, eargasm. What's my take on Uso Southerners? I don't have a take on it. Like, if somebody is, look at, I always say this: if somebody's barrio accepts them, then everybody else is going to. When you hit the joint, it ain't for it. That's a motherfucker that may save your life when shit's going down. You know what I mean? Like, I never understood that shit. El Muerte says Tommy Gunn's taking his cantina home is crazy work. I don't think it was canteen, Holmes. I tried looking. Fucking rising. You can't just randomly say that, homie. They don't know that. Unless they're on the gaming, they don't know, homie. Serio? What's up, Cheeks? Hey, thank you, little cash. Tell him, Zane. That vato came out of the. Hey, that vato still has branches in his hair. That vato came out of the bushes like that. Who said no, did he? Okay, you guys. Megan said Rice is a mess. Rice-ation. Hey, Rice, are you already on the game right now? It's gonna take me a few minutes to get on it, but I'm gonna go ahead and call the live. We did 30 minutes. Excuse me. This one's gonna stay up, and then I'm gonna be getting on the game in a minute. So thank you guys for being here. There's 171 in the building right now. I appreciate you guys. Catch you guys. I think, you know what? I don't know. Probably gonna go live tomorrow. Not sure though. But everybody have a good one. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you.